When a loyal person inherits a house, it is only because loyalty takes precedence over kindred. Welcome to another episode. And here, hopefully, we're only going to do the references to what we read to uh, Appendix 5. Yes, to Appendix 5. In other words, the first contact of Islam with world movements. In fact, I wrote down these references years back, and I haven't actually been able to get any one of them. Poor man, especially Gibbon's books. And I think one of them is Dead Sea Scroll. People have them, and I know people have them, and I know they are not hard to get, but for some reason I haven't been able to get them. Anyway, let's go. References. Among Western writers, the chief authority is Gibbon's Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, mainly chapters 40 to 42, and 45 to 46, colon. I have given references to other chapters in the body of this appendix, colon. The delineation of characters of Heraclius and Chosroes the second is brief but masterly, L. Draperon's French monograph. L. Draperon's French monograph. Draperon's is spelled capital Drapeyron, then apostrophe S. Of course, it's a French name, is even mentioned here. So, L. Draperon's French monograph, L. Imperial Heraclius, M. L. Emperor Heraclius, into brackets, Paris, 1869, throws further light on an interesting personality. Okay, the Perons is a writer, and the book is El Emperor Heraclius. It's a book. Okay. Full stop. A.G. Butlas Arab. Oh, A.G. Butlas Arab Conquest of Egypt, into brackets, Oxford, 1902, gives a good account of Heraclius. Full stop. The famous French dramatist Corneille has left a play on Heraclius, but it turns more on an intricate and imaginary plot in the early life of Heraclius than on the character of Heraclius as emperor. Full stop. Nizami, in the Crucial Oshirin, into brackets 571H, then dash, that's the equal sign, mathematical equal sign. Then dash 1175 to 76 AD, brackets close. Let me try to, okay, I'll come back to spell Nizami for you, for you. 1775 to 66, no, 1175 to 66 makes a reference at the end of the romance. At the end of his romance, to the body prophets. Oh, let me take it again, please. Okay, let me spell Nizam now. Nizami is spelled, oh, Nizami. It's not Nizami, it's Nizami. Nizami is spelled capital Niza, lengthened A, and then Mi, lengthened and I. So let's now continue and do it without the brackets, which I've already done. Nizami's, comma, in his, oh, I didn't spell Krush, Shaw, or Shireen. My knees are down for you. And let me spell Hus, Rao, Ushirin. It's spelled capital Husrau, dash O, dash capital H, no, dash capital Shirin. Let me go again. It's spelled capital KH. Joined together, there is a line underlining K and H. So it's spelled capital K, small h, Usrau, dash O, dash capital Shirin. Both eyes lengthened. Okay, now let's go without the brackets. Uh, Nizami, in his Gushrau Ushirin, makes a reference at the end of the romance, at the end of his romance, to the Holy Prophet's letter to the Persian king, comma, and thus attempt in the course of the romance, and thus attempt in the course of the romance a picture of the king's character. Full stop. He is a sort of wild, he is a sort of wild prince, Hal, before he comes to the throne. Hal is spelled capital Hal. Before he comes to the throne, full stop. Shirin is an Armenian princess in love with Khosrau, colon. She marries Khosrau after the death of his first wife, Mariam, comma, daughter of the Roman emperor, comma, and mother of an dutiful son who killed Khosrau and seized his throne. Full stop. Indeed, and dutiful. Full stop. Among the other Eastern writers, we find a detailed description of the interview of Abu Sufyan in Bukhari's Sahih, famous Bukhari. In Bukhari's, a very prominent writer, prominent and popular writer. In Bukhari's Sahih, into brackets, book of the beginning of inspiration, semicolon. I think we're all used to this word Bukhari, or do I spell it? It's spelled capital Bukh. KH joined together because there is a line between K and H. So it is spelled capital Bukh, A lengthened, I lengthened, and then apostrophe S. Uh, in his book, Bukhari's Sahih, into brackets, book of the beginning of inspiration, semicolon. The notes in excellent English translation of Muhammad Assad, the brackets, Leopold Weiss, in brackets. Weiss is spelled capital Weiss. Okay, let's go. Let me go back a bit again. In the notes in excellent English translation of Muhammad Assad, the Wales in brackets, are helpful. Full stop. Tabari's history is as usual valuable. Full stop. McCord's Shah. Kawin Shah is in brackets, so it should be a book. But cow, me courts is spelled capital M I lengthened R K H underlined OND apostrophe S, and Harwin's Shah is spelled KH together, KH underlined, KH lengthened WIND stroke capital capital S stroke capital SH lengthened H. Mm. Harwin Shah, Harwin Shah. Uh, Rodat Ur Rodat Ursafar. Rodat Ursafar, translated by Rihates, by Rihachak. Rodat Ursafar, translated by Rihashek, will give English readers a summary, a second hand, of the various Arabic authorities, comma, no, full stop, authorities, full stop. Uh, Maulana, do I go back to this? Something? Yes, let me see. Tabari's history is usually valuable. Uh, Ruhat Usafa is spelled capital RAUDH, coming together, underlined, DH underlined, AT dash, or AT stroke, US stroke, Safar, S capital SAFA lengthened. Translated Rihashak, translated by Rihashek in brackets. Rihashek is spelled capital R. Rihashek is translated by Rihashek is spelled capital REHATSEK. Translated by Rihashek in brackets will give English readers a summary, into brackets, a second hand of the various Arabic authorities, full stop. Maulana Shiblis, otherwise excellent Sirat un Nabi, is in this respect disappointing. And Sirat un Nabi is capital SIRAT dash UN dash capital NABI lengthened, is in this respect disappointing. So Maulana Shabi is a personality. Shirat Nabiu is his writing. Okay, full stop. Maulana Zafar Ali's Maulana Zafar Ali's Galaba Irum. Galabi Irum. Maulana Zafar Ali's Galaba Irum, into brackets, Urdu, Lahore, 1926, is interesting for its comments. Maulana Zafar is a personality. Yes, Maulana Zafar is a personality. Ali is part of the name. Maulana Zafar Ali's. Then Galaba Irum should be a book. Galaba Irum, which is spelled capital G small a underlined together. LABA dash I dash room. Galabi room. Then into brackets Urdu, comma, Lahore, comma, 1926. Apparently it's written in Urdu. 1926, brackets close. It's interesting for its comments, full stop. Next paragraph. A note on the Persian capitals may be interesting. A note on the Persian capitals may be interesting, full stop. So long as Persia was under the influence of the Semitic Elamites. The chief residence of the rulers was in Susa. Susa spelled capital S U lengthened S A, comma, near the modern Zifur, near the modern Disful, near the modern Disful. Disful spelled capitals. Disful spelled capital Dizful. Disful. About 50 miles northeast of Shustar. Shustar is spelled capital Shustar. Full stop. In the Medic or Median period, in the Medic or Median period, say BC 700 to 550, the capital was, as we should expect, in the highlands of Media, in Ecbatana, the site of the modern city of Hamadan, of the modern city Hamadan, 180 miles west of modern Tehran. Full stop. Do I have any spellings to do? Let's see. Okay, I think that's okay. 180 miles west of modern Tehran. Full stop. Ekbatana. Yeah, I think I should spell Ekbatana. Ekbatana, capital Ecbatan. Ekbatana remained even in Sasanian times the summer capital of Persia. I don't think I need to spell Sasanian. The A's there are lengthened. Sasanian times, the summer capital of Persia. Full stop. Uh, with the Achaemenians, the brackets BC 550 to 330, with the Abutanians BC 550 to 330, we come to a period of full national and imperial life. Full stop. Susa was the chief Achaemenian capital from the time of Darius I onwards through Persepolis, into brackets, Istanbul. Mm. So Persepolis is Istanbul, and Persepolis is spelled capital Persepolis, and Istanbul. Maybe that's the present Istanbul. I don't know. And Istanbul is spelled capital Istakh combined, then R. Mm. So let me take it again without the brackets. No, okay, let me take it again. Uh, Susa was the chief Armenian capital from the time of Darius the First onwards through Persepolis in the mountain region near modern Shiraz. Shiraz is spelled capital Shire in the mountain region of Shiraz, and about 40 miles north and about 40 miles northeast of Shiraz was used as the city of royal burial. Full stop. Alexander himself, as ruler in Persia, died in Babylon. Full stop. Later, when the center of gravity moved north and northeast, other sites were selected. Full stop. The Arsacids, into brackets, Ashkanian or Parthians, were a tribal power, fitly called in Arabic the Mulukut Tower in Arabic, Mulukut Tower. Mulukut Tower is small Muluk, second U lengthened, then dash dash Tower Tawa lengthened, semicolon, uh, semicolon, and had probably no fixed or centralized capital, full stop. The Saracens took over a site where there were a number of cities, among which were Chrysophon, no, not Chrysophon, among which were Ctesiphon, and Seleucia on opposite banks of river Tigris, on opposite banks of the river Tigris. Ctesiphon is spelled capital Ctesiphon, and Seleucia is spelled capital Seleucia on opposite sides of the river Tigris. Full stop. This site is about 45 miles. This site is about 45 miles north of the old site of Babylon and 25 miles below the later city of Baghdad. Full stop. Ctesiphon, and Ctesiphon and Cilicia were Greek cities founded by one of Alexander's successors. Full stop. Seleucia being named after Seleucus. No, Cilicia being named after Seleucus. Mm, The ending is Cus, Seleucus. Full stop. This complex of 7 cities was afterwards called the Arabic name of Madain. Mm, where is it again? Yes, this complex of 7 cities was afterwards called by the Arabic name of Madain, into brackets, the cities. Madain, the cities. And Madain is spelled capital M-A-D, lengthened A-I-N, into brackets, the cities, into brackets, as well as inverted commas, the cities. Full stop. Uh, the Takit Kisra, the Tacitus Kisra, or Ark of Chesophon, or Acts of Chesophon, in brackets, still stands in ruinous conditions on this site. Still stands on ruinous conditions on this site. Mm. Uh, Tacitus Kisra is spelled capital T-A-K-H combined T dash I dash Kisra, capital K-I-S-R-A, lengthened. Or Ark Chesophon, we've already spelled it, still stands in ruinous condition in this site, full stop. This seems to have been the chief capital of the Sasanians. Pardon me. This seems to have been the chief capital of the Sasanians of the Arab conquest, which may be dated either from the Battle of Qadisiyah, or that of Madain, into brackets, both fought 637 AD. Full stop. uh, no, 637 AD, brackets closed, not full stop but comma, after which Persia, which then included Iraq, came into the Muslim empire. Full stop. The Abbasi Empire built Baghdad for its capital under Mansur in six in six sorry in 762 AD. Full stop. When the empire was broken up in 1258 AD, there was some confusion over 2 centuries. Full stop. Then a national Persian Empire, comma, the Safawi, into brackets, 1499 to 1736, arose, comma, and Shah Salim established his capital in the northwest corner of Tabriz. Full stop. Pardon me, viewers. Full stop. Shah Shah Abbas, the Great, 1587, in brackets 15. Shah Abbas the Great, into brackets 1587 to 1628. uh, Shah Abbas the Great, Shah Abbas the Great, into brackets 1587 to 1628, had his capital at the most central city of Isfahan, or Isfahan in brackets, or Isfahan is in brackets. Isfahan is spelled capital ISPH lengthened EN, and then Isfahan is spelled capital ISFAHE lengthened N. So Isfahan, the same thing. Full stop. Uh, After the Safavid dynasty, after the Safavid dynasty, confusion reigned again for about 4 years. After the Safavid dynasty, confusion reigned again for about 4 years when the Afghans were in the ascendant, were in the ascendant. Okay, ascendant is spelled, of course, capital, small Ascenda, ascendant, full stop. Uh, when the Qajar, in brackets, or Qajar, okay, let me spell Qajar dynasty. When the Qajar or Qajar dynasty, 1795 to 1921, was firmly established under Aga Muhammad Khan, Tehran, into brackets, Tehran, near the capital where his family originated, became the capital, and it will remain the capital under the modern Pahlavi dynasty. Let me do some spelling here for you, or for both of us. Both you and I, the viewer. When the Kachar is spelled capital K, A lengthened, CH, A lengthened R, or Kajar is also spelled capital K, A lengthened, J, A lengthened, R, dynasty. And then Aga Muhammad is spelled capital A, G, A combined. Muhammad Khan, and Khan is capital KH combined, elephant, and capital KH combined, elephant, and N, mm, like Netanyahu, N, comma, uh, Tehran, Tehran or Tehran. Tehran is spelled capital TIHR, elephant, N, into brackets. Then Tehran is capital TEHERAN. It's important it's important that he gives us these two names combined, because of the spellings, to avoid confusion someday. Tehran or Tehran, near the capital where his family originated, became the capital, and it still remains the capital under the modern Pahlavi dynasty. Pahlavi is spelled capital PEHLEVI, Pahlavi dynasty. And these are the references to Appendix 5, First Contact of Islam with World Movements. Well, I know some people who lay hands on all these references. I envy them. Anyway, we shall end here. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Au revoir. Pardon me. I think, yes, in our next video, we shall read the Appendix 6. In our next video, we shall go to Appendix 6, which is comparative chronology of the early years of Islam. Islam being the last empire. mm, I don't think there is any empire that will come after it. So, on this note, I will say au revoir, bye bye.